Okay, so we went to Thailand on June 15th, and when we first got there, we were just like, oh my gosh, we were so excited. And it was like overwhelming, like didn't even feel real. And then we like got to our hotel room, and the first thing we found when we got in there was a freaking cockroach that just crawled out. And so we were just really nervous about the rest of the trip because it had only been like not even an hour, and there was already like a cockroach in our room. But so we like went to bed that night, and then the next day we went to the school for the first time. We were doing humanitarian work at an elementary school, and we first got there, and all the little girls were dressed up like in their they had these most beautiful costumes. Like their culture is beautiful. But they did like an opening ceremony for us, and they did like Thai dancing and stuff, and they were so cute. And then we did, I don't remember what the song was called. We did like the little dance form that you like stomp your feet, and like the song tells you what to do. So we did that for them at first, and then we all got like a little partner, and we like did it with them. We like taught them how to do it kind of. But everybody was so shy, like even we were. And so the little girl that I picked, she her name was Noon, and she was so cute. And we like didn't know how to speak any Thai at all. And so we felt so stupid. Like I was trying to ask her what her name is in Thai, and it's Kunchiarai, but then I didn't know how to say it. So after like 10 minutes of struggling to get the sentence out, I couldn't even get out. She was like, "My name's Noon." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I felt so stupid because she like knew it in English. But um, anyway, so she was like my little buddy that day, and we taught him the dances. At first, she wouldn't even like smile at me. She was so nervous, and so I just felt so stupid because I was like trying to get her to like be happy and stuff. But then by the time we actually did um, like the hokey pokey with them and stuff, they loved that game. She was so like so just happy, and she started smiling. She had the most adorable smile. It just like melted your heart. But um so that was like the first day, and then we just got to know them, and like they had all these like crazy different kinds of fruits and stuff, and like we did not eat the breakfast because it was gross, and it was like rice and like sausages and had flies all over it. It was really gross. But so yeah, anyways, um so we like went back to the hotel, and we like everybody was swimming and stuff. And so after the first day, we went back to the school the next day, and well, we actually went to a different school. We went to Wat Bang Sai, and so I was kind of bummed because I didn't get to see Noon, and I really liked her, and I wanted to see her. But anyways, we like went to the other school, and we were like digging holes with hose, and it was the hardest thing ever because the mud was seriously so thick. It was like clay, and like the boy that I was working with, Luke, he had just been throwing up, so he like wasn't very strong or anything. So I like had to dig this hole basically, but he did work really hard on it. But then we like went over, and we had to like smash this little, like it was these like brick concrete things, and the guys were like, just smash them down. So we were like, okay. There were like all these concrete walls, so we just got like these sledgehammer like mallet things, and just started like smashing them all down. And there was just like mud splattered all over our faces, like in our teeth, in our mouth, like all in our hair. And it was raining so hard. Like it just would be perfectly dry, and then all of a sudden it would just start pouring rain. Like so hard. So then we'd all just be soaking wet. And then after we are like covered in all this mud and stuff, like by the time we're almost practically finished, like breaking all the walls down, I was like, what even is this that we're smashing down? And the guy was like, it used to be a toilet. So like it basically used to be a bathroom. So all the freaking mud that we're standing up to our ankles in was really poop, and we're covered in freaking like feces, and it's in our mouth and in our hair, and it was the most disgusting thing ever. And like the Thai leader that we were working with, his name was Japan, and he kept like rubbing leaves and stuff on my legs because I thought they were bugs, and so I like freak out and almost start crying and stuff. So everybody's teasing me because these bugs, I was so afraid of the bugs. And then, like, oh, I found this worm, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a cool caterpillar, but I'm, like, afraid of worms, like, so deathly afraid of them, I don't know why. But, so I found this, like, worm, and it was, like, weird. It was, like, gray with, like, orange and yellow and black on it and stuff, and I was, like, poking it with a stick, and, Japan was like, it turns into a bat, and so I was like, it turns into a bat, that's so cool. And so I was like so excited. I was like telling everyone, like showing them this worm. I was like, look at this caterpillar, it turns into a bat. And they're like, that does not turn into a bat. And I was like, no, it really does. Japan said it does. And people were like, no. And then Japan just started laughing. He's like, not a bat, it's just a bug. And so everyone was making fun of me because I thought that bats were like from a caterpillar. I thought they were like a butterfly or something. Like, butterflies are a caterpillar first, and they like hatch into a butterfly or whatever. Anyways, so yeah, so I was like the joke of the day because I thought the bats were caterpillars. But anyways, so then we went back to the other school like the next day. It was a Sunday, and we basically just like played with the kids that were there because there wasn't very many kids there because it was Sunday. So we just like played with them, and we played soccer all the time. That's all we ever did, and it was so muddy. You'd seriously be covered in mud and like to be falling on your butt and all this stuff and just like slide in the mud. But so then we went to the other school, and we started building a planter box, and we what are you doing?
Who is it?
It's me.
Are you not scraping?
No.